Okay. Yeah. Okay. Welcome back to Whitchurch Bowling Club. You've had visual of the this end of bowls. As I say, the sound is now back on, and we'll continue with the commentary for the rest of the game. A bit more of a loose head, this particular one, as you can see, quite a few short woods. Let's see. Reece Jackson coming in on the backhand. Touched a couple of blue woods and rolled up to the jack. Probably Penalana holding one shot at the present time with a white wood just behind the jack. Daniel Salmon, left-hander, came upon his forehand just under the line, resting on against his own Penalan woods. Daniel Salmon, left-hander, came upon his forehand just said a couple of minutes ago that Daniel is on 30 this Sunday, the 21st of July. He's been playing bowls since 10 years of age. His father, Ben Salmon, myself doing the commentary, originally from Penarth. And he had a couple of games at Penarth, 5 games when at 10 years of age, a couple of friendlies, and enjoyed it. He's played football and rugby, all the various sports which youngsters do. And then with Ben, his father, moving to Whitchurch, him and his brother Nathan took the game up more seriously. And from 10 years of age to 16 years of age, Daniel was at Whitchurch Bowling Club before moving to Penalan Bowling Club at 16 years of age, and has been with them ever since. As well as Daniel's birthday on this Sunday, he is also now going to be an uncle. His younger brother Nathan, who got married last July, now living in Gloucester. Him and Grace happy to announce a couple of weeks ago that they're due a baby in January 15th next year. We wish Nathan and Grace all the very best. And for me, being grandfather for the very first time. So from dog sitting, I'll now be babysitting. The scoreboard at the present time now is Penalan 9, Clanbraddock 5 after 7 ends.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's what you see him to Harley.
At the far end of the green, sitting on a bench, I can see Viv Grandfield, a great personality and character in South Wales Bowls. He's played for Whitchurch Hospital, Penturk, Ashravechan, formerly St Fagans, a very good leader, very good player, very enthusiastic, a big Cardiff City fan. You can often hear him on the phone-ins on the Cardiff City Radio Wales phone-ins. And as I say, a great personality in Welsh Bowls. He's come down from his home in Pontypridd to watch tonight.
You might be suffering some background noise, ladies and gentlemen, but that's due to the fact that we're broadcasting from within the clubhouse. There's nothing we can do about it, so I hope it doesn't affect your enjoyment too much.
Thank you, John.
But the clubhouse is packed.
As I say, there will be more finals over the next couple of days and next week, and John will check with the president and the competition secretary Paul Mitchell which games will be shown, and if you check on the South Glamorgan or on Facebook, an update will be given with the respective times and days. The Welsh Dragon tattoo on the back of the left leg of Lewis Lavelle, very patriotic. Liam Bouse has the Redwoods, has just bowled on the backhand and has just come through past the jack. Just clear blue skies tonight. A beautiful evening here in Whitchurch, North Cardiff.
And a big shout out to Ken Henderson, who I know is watching tonight. Hope you get well soon, mate.
Yes, Ken Henderson, who does a lot for South Glamorgan Bowls, been a competition secretary. He's manager of the South Glamorgan senior team, who I stated earlier have reached the final at Clendron next month. Again, best wishes from all the boys, Ken. Good health, and we look forward to seeing you. If not at Talgarth, Mid Wales next Tuesday, we'll certainly see you on finals day, about Monday, the 19th of August. Well, I'm sure you'll give a rousing team speech to inspire the boys to victory. At Commonwealth Games and World Bowls, you have the same colours for the particular country. So Wales had blue woods as much as Scotland had red woods, but at least you know clearly on the green who's holding shot when you have just reds against blues or different colours. When you have all different specs here, we have white ones, we have purple ones, we have blue ones. So, and we can't clearly see the stickers to define which club they're from. So if you bear with us, we'll try our best with the commentary. And obviously at the end of each end, we'll give you an update on the score. He's just bowled again on the backhand and just gone through a yard. Daniel Salmon has gone on the backhand. He's a left-hander. Again, he's just touched the shot wood. Probably Clonbrackie holding one shot with Ross Lewis with the white wood just to the left. Reese again just coming through. Very good weight, has knocked it back. Potentially just one shot to Clonbrackie at the present time with the blue wood of Penellan and the white wood being in the head. Daniel Salmon backhand draws just gone through. One more wood left on this end, Reese Jackson. Probably going to play a forehand draw to try and make a second shot.
I got drop foot. Yeah. Well, I'm sort of getting over it.
Reese coming in on the forehand, just overweight. Very good line. But Clonbrackie have won that particular end, the 8th end of this 18-end game. The score being 9-6 to Penellan after 8 ends. I said earlier, with it being quarter-final weekend with the Carruthers Shield, I said Whitchurch are going to Machynlleth and say on a long trip. But Richie Osborne from the Whitchurch Bowling Club has arranged lunch at a local pub. Obviously, it'll be just Coca-Cola and lemonade for all the players prior to the game. And I say good for the team spirit and everything. Looking forward to the game. And I say, obviously, all four victors on Saturday will go through to the semi-final and finals day in about the 10th of August, Saturday 10th of August. And this year the draw for the semi-finals has been done on the morning of the semi-finals, not beforehand. So people, the respective teams, won't know who they're playing until they reach Clandrin on that. And Nikki Harris, who's doing a good job as the new competition secretary of Welsh Bowls, will conduct the draw with the Welsh president present on the morning. Very good opening woods here on this end from Lewis Lavelle of Clanbradach, holding 2 shots. Mark Letman just finding the gap, going through about 2 yards, but building up good position if that jack is moved. Mark Letman, the backhand draw, just falling short with a perfect line at the present time. Certainly holding 1 shot, Clanbradach. I mentioned my younger son Nathan becoming a father for the first time next January. He's a school teacher, and as Alice Cooper says, school's out for summer, his famous song from many years ago. And as I say, Nathan is a head of history department at a school in Gloucester, and he broke up at lunchtime today for 6 weeks off. So it's a hard life for some people for over the next 6 weeks, but it's well deserved. I know how hard he and all teachers work, not just with the basic hours, with all the hard work they put in behind the scenes as well to, as I say, to look after all the children and educate them. Ross Lewis just going through, good line, but a little bit heavy. So it's going to need some closer woods to win this particular end. Liam Bouse is coming for number 2, probably the actual shot. Ross is staying on the backhand. The whitish woods is coming up the green now. A little bit overweight again. The line again was excellent. Probably conscious of, as the evening goes on, the green does slow down, but another good wood here from Liam Bouse, just falling short. In fact, the line was excellent, but it died a death. On Saturday, when we travelled to McCarthy from the Whitchurch Club, I'll be driving one of the cars up, and one of the people in my car will be Mr. Bob Smith. He is now 89 years of age. He's the president of Whitchurch Bowling Club. He has been with South Glamorgan on the committee and president in various positions. He also won the actual South Glamorgan singles title in about 1999, I think, beating Mark Hardin, I think, in the final. So it would be great to have Bob, and 89 years of age, and he's as fit as a fiddle. And I look forward to his company in the couple of hours in the car. No doubt, telling us stories over many years of his bowling experiences.
He's our patron as well.
He is also the actual patron of South Glamorgan Bowling Association. I've just been advised by John O'Brien, who's assisting me tonight. Daniel Salmon now drawing on his forehand, left-hander. Just missed the line. At the present time, it could be 3 shots to Clonbrasach as it stands. As I said, the one other game has finished tonight, the under-18s final. As I say, with Liam Mounty from Give Up Argo beating Kieran Fairfax from Clonbrasach. As they both will be going to the Gridnod Wales next month to represent South Glamorgan. The one other game on here at Whitchurch tonight is a club mixed pairs game. Anyway, that's just an internal game, so I won't be passing comment on that. I marked a game earlier today with 2 members of Whitchurch Bowling Club, Richie Osborne and Mark Whedon. It's called a 7-up, but obviously 7 ends, and then second set 7 ends. If it's 1 set all, then a 3-end tie break. The first set was drawn. The second set was drawn, so it went to a 3-end tie break. Very, very good game, high quality bowls. And I say Mark Whedon just came through the victor against Richie. But again, a great game to mark. Daniel Sumner's decided to play weight on this end. Probably 2 shots down Penellan. Clonbrasach have picked up the jack. Lewis Lavelle.
That was the under 18s, was it this other game? Was it the under 18s?
Under 18s, that's correct. So the score now at the halfway stage of this game is Penellan 9, Clonbrasach 8. Let's see, all to play for both teams. Both will again be represent South Morgan at Clongrinnell Wales next month. And I say we await the draw. There's 16 teams in total from all parts of Wales. You just hope that you don't meet the boys from your same county in the first round. It'd be nice if they both got through to the final from separate halves, which would be great representation for South Glamorgan.
Mr. President.
We're joined by the president of South Glamorgan Bowling Association, Paul Mitchell, who's also the competition secretary. He's doing a great job this year, keeping everything up to date, which is
Any updates, Mark?
which is always very useful for players, because sometimes over the years you don't see results or for a couple of days or weeks, which is very frustrating. But Paul's doing a great job keeping everybody up to date at the earliest stage. A couple of good opening woods on this end.
This game is complicated already.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it is, yeah.
It's a county game.
All right.
Mixed players. First time for years.
On the mixed game I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, in fact, it's not a club mixed pairs. It's the South Glamorgan County Bowling Association 50th anniversary mixed pairs competition. And there are the 2 groups of players are both from the Whitchurch Bowling Club.
So that's a regular thing now.
Yeah.
So it's the first year of this particular tournament, and it's going very well. And so they're hoping it's going to be a regular occurrence in the years ahead.
Well, I already seen my granddaughter.
Some very good woods on this head, which the respective seconds and thirds will, if the shot is against them, will be trying to move and resolve. I think Lewis Lavelle is holding 2 shots, with Mark Letman's Blue Wood being the 3rd shot. The kind of speckled shots, as they are Lewis Lavelle, who's having a very good season in all the competitions in South Glamorgan.
Oh, wrong one.
Sorry again that the players are, in our view, last weekend, Mark Letman, the lead for Penellan, and his wife went to Blackpool for the weekend to watch the darts, which are on Sky TV all this week, and they had a wonderful time up there, seeing all the stars and good games of darts, and they also a bit of sightseeing, where Strictly Come Dancing is done on once a year. From the Blackpool weekend they went, but I don't think Mark would have been dancing. Unless he had a couple of pints.
As he walks up, sure. They come up just as they do. I'm just going to show the people the. Oops. Get it to the minute. Yeah, I'll move it back now in a second. I'm
Okay.
just going to show the people that scoreboard of yours. It's brilliant. Oops. There it is.
There's the
Centenary board.
oh, there's the Richard Centenary board on the old scoreboard. Thank you, John, for showing that. Now we'll go back to the game. This is Clonbrasig holding a couple of shots at the present time.
Another tight head, isn't it? Let's be fair. It's good stuff being brought here today.
At the present time, it looks like Clonbrasig are holding 4 shots. So it's going to need some drastic action from the Penellan boys to change this head. It's now left to the skips. Daniel's bowled on the backhand, the Penellan skip. A wonderful ball there by Daniel. Probably second shot looking at, as we sit on the camera, but obviously much better than 4 shots down.
Oh, no point. You can't even right in front of it. I'm trying to zoom in for you. Oh, the disappointment all over
The
there.
oohs and ahs we could hear from the commentary box.
Yeah.
Probably Penellan might now actually be holding 1 shot. Reese tried to move Daniel's Blue Wood to make a count, but he just caught his own wood. So a great effort by Reese. Just go to the bathroom at the end of this. Daniel Salmon drawn, the skip from Penellan, drawn up on the backhand again. Coming into the head. Drew a very good shot with very good line and weight. The Penellan boys are congratulating him on
2 black in woods.
2 good woods.
Do they have a Welsh mixed doubles
Yeah.
competition?
Yes.
Oh, they're not happy again. He's not bothered.
Daniel has decided not to bowl his last with the precarious position of the head. So Penelana picked up a shot to go 10-8 up after 10 ends, and Mark Letman now has the jack. Go up the other end.
Oh, DJ, you can't get the stats.
Right, here we are.
How's that camera there? That's all right.
So again, excellent woods here. Looks like Mark Letman on the lead.
He's back in.
Lewis Lavelle, two very good woods. Again, a fine young player. He's in fact been picked for Wales under 25 for the first time. They're playing in Ireland in the British Isles Home International under 25 series in September, middle of September. And as I say, we wish him all, and obviously all the rest of the Welsh boys, all the best, and Chris Ashman, the team manager. Wales did very well last month at the end of June up at Leamington Spa. It's a new format now, rather than the old format of international team, 6 rings of 4 men, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland. They're now in 3 batches of 5s of singles and 4s and pairs and triples, and you play those respective countries and the jersey as well, and then you build up points for shots and winning the games and points, and then there's an overall total. And Wales did very, very well. They finished runners-up this year to England, and who just had 3 points more than Wales. In fact, of the 8 games, Wales won 6 games out of 8, and England won 5 games out of 8. But the way it was worked out on the points, England were classed as the champions. Back to this game, Ross Lewis has just put a backwood in that if the jack does move, Will Clanbrad attacking it with Mark Letman holding 1 at the present time. A wonderful wood there by Liam Bouse. Split the 2 Penellan shots to hold shot. Ross playing good weight, just missing the line there. You see at the far end the patio area, which is in the sunlight. So, but quite a few people watching tonight, which is lovely to see. Liam's last word might have fallen in for second shot, the 2 redwoods. Daniel, I imagine, will be trying to get that jack through. Ross Lewis, the second for Penellan, has a receiver waiting at Whitewoods. Daniel close, but as I say, at the present time, Clanbraddock holding 2 shots with 2 redwoods of Liam Bouse. A couple of years ago, I was able to play in one of these finals on the TV, what John O'Brien has set up. And in fact, Mark Letman, the lead for Penlan today, was doing the commentary. And for the first time in my life, I bowled a wrong bias, totally embarrassing. And Mark Letman let the whole world know that he can believe what he was seeing. And I had egg on my face and had the mickey taken out of me for the next couple of months.
Yeah. 1 million hits on YouTube. Oh, dear.
I've been on tours where sometimes the boys, they change the stickers over to the other side of the wood. So when they bowl it, then it goes onto the wrong rink and everything. They look really stupid in front of the opponents. But on tour, that's not so bad, with a bit of fun then. Daniel has moved the jack from the 2 shot redwoods across. There's a blue wood. Ross Lewis is the white wood with a South Morgan sticker. The wood behind, I'm not sure if it's Lewis Lavelle. It's difficult of the white and the purplish from this angle.
I got the wrong. The black here.
Reese is coming up on the backhand to dry draw the shot. He's just outside and just over the weight.
Oops.
Daniel has decided to stay on the backhand to see if he can promote or get an edge. No. He's just missed the line there, promoting the redwood. Certainly from here, the blue wood behind looks shot wood. The score is 10-8 at the present time after 10 ends. Reese is bowling his backhand to try and draw a shot.
He's trapping.
Yes, he's drawn it. And yes, he's got the shot with the last wood of the end. The score is now 10-9 to Penellan against Clanbraddock after 11 ends. changing. Oh, sorry.
Come on.
The opening wood of the end has just commenced from Lewis Lavelle. A good weight, jack high. Mark Letman's wood is now coming in on the forehand, just under the weight on this occasion. It's a beautiful setting here tonight at Whitchurch. I see all the trees and the hedges and the beautiful sky, clear blue and the sun. There's another bowling club in Whitchurch, the Whitchurch Hospital Bowling Club, only a couple of 100 yards away from us in the hospital grounds, where there's also football, rugby and cricket pitches, a very nice facility up there. They're talking of doing things with the old chapel to turn it into a pub, restaurant, changing rooms, full sporting facilities, and the rugby pitch to five-a-side AstroTurf pitches. So we wish them all the very best going forward. Unfortunately, a couple of weeks ago, the lawnmower for Whitchurch Hospital Bowling Club was stolen, and but other clubs have offered to help them, and any assistance is much appreciated, I know, by the Whitchurch Hospital Bowling Club and their members. At the moment on this end, Clanbranick are holding one shot with Lewis Lavelle, the lead, would be in roughly jack level. Another good wood by Liam Bouse on his backhand, resting on Lewis's wood to make two shots to Clanbranick on this end at the present time. Nice to see modern kits now with advertising logos on and shorts and different shoes, bowling shoes from the old days of all whites and long trousers and brown shoes, and prominently there was just black or brown woods.
Grass stained.
And you had to wear shirt and tie. And gentlemen, you can remove your ties on a hot day. They used to say, the captains at the start of the game. But times have changed, which I think for the better, to modernise and encourage much more youngsters to play the game. We have under 18s, under 25s, full international teams and senior teams in Wales, which is great. And there's a good pathway to reach the top. And on the outdoors, as I say, there's various with World Bowls, Commonwealth Games, Hong Kong Classics. You do well. There's the European Open. There's lots of tournaments, and if you can reach that level, I say the rewards are very good. Good bowls by Liam Bouse. He's finding good line and weight on that backhand.
There you go.
Yeah, good.
Probably one shot with the jack moving, then the wood behind is probably second shot from here. Ross is coming on the forehand, but hit a short wood. Reece Jackson's wood coming down the redwood on the forehand. He's taken the jack right through. It's going to be difficult for
Try my best.
the Penland skip to draw the shot now. We shall see.
Let's see how close we can get to it.
The jack, as you can see, is right by the edge of the green.
So this
The
way,
wood's coming down,
very difficult.
very difficult to get to.
Because even if he takes the shot wood off, it's into the ditch, it's going to still be a counter because it's a touch, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct, John.
Get everything prepared, ready for tomorrow.
How's that?
Yeah, Liam Bouse is unfortunately in the way of the camera at the moment. Sorry, I can't give you a clear commentary.
I can't see people like that. He's just, but he's used, you know. The trouble is, yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, he's brought in.
Daniel tried to promote Ross Lewis's white wood, but Rhys Jackson's wood is holding shot. So Rhys is holding one. Penland do have the second shot, but if Daniel does try to turn the redwood away, you've got to be careful not to turn the white second shot away, because Clanbredick might have the second shot. The blue wood about 2 yards at the green. They'll make their decision how to play it after Rhys's final wood of this end.
So would Rhys try and take that wood off? The second shot,
He-
land it out?
It's hard. Both hands, the drawing lines are both blocked.
Yes.
But you're holding shots, so you don't want to do anything silly.
He's come at pace, I thought he might.
He hit a short redwood. Daniel now has a clearer path on his backhand to come through directly to the redwood to turn it away and replace it, and could make 2 shots. If it is a touch of the redwood, which Rhys brought through, it'll still be a live wood if it goes in the ditch. So Daniel is lining up. He's playing down the backhand to try and take out the shot wood. Oh, he's just missed. If he caught the white, then it might have clattered into the red and sent it out this way.
We don't know what would have happened there, to be fair, do we?
But the scoreboard is now being turned over, and it is now 10-all at 12 ends, 6 ends to go. If it's all square 18 ends, there will be an extra end played. A good opening wood by Lewis Lavelle, just through about 2 feet past the jack. A nice opening wood by Mark Letman, holding shot about 6 inches short of the jack. Another very good wood by Lewis Lavelle. Good line, good weight. Just a little bit short by Mark Letman. The position is in favour of the Clanbraddock, those 2 woods behind the jack. Oh, great effort. 3 of a kind, all behind the jack. It's funny how it works out sometimes that somebody who wins or loses the county final. So you just Mark Letman there drawing and holding on, making one shot to Penellan at the present time. I remember years ago in the Vale of Glamorgan, I used to be at Penarth Rectory Road, and we had to play bridge end triples in the Vale of Glamorgan final against Jim Hoskins and Colin Stevens, famous names, good bowlers, good players. And we were able to win the county final. And then they went and won the actual Welsh national finals. And in the final, they won by 30 shots to 3 up at Llandrindod Wells. So although they were down on the day when they lost the county, the bigger picture was winning the national titles and then representing Wales in the British Isles the following year. Very nice people and very good bowlers. Unfortunately, Colin Stevens is no longer with us, but Jim Hoskins is still around, and very best wishes if he gets this message. Lewis of Penellan has just turned the jack, and now Clanbraddock are holding 2 shots. Now Liam Bouse has taken the jack through about 2 yards further. So yes, all those woods are now taken out of the equation. So it's backhand drawing as close as you can to the jack for both teams.
Good start this one.
A very good wood by Ross Lewis has just got the shot from Penellan. Liam Bouse is on the way up now with these red woods. It's cutting across. He's touched his own wood, but the head has not changed. Ross's white wood is coming up now. He'll be trying to replicate his last wood. Just gone through. Quite a good position again if that jack should go through. Better be through than short.
Are you going, Eva? Yeah.
Thank you. Send you one. Okay, you want sure?
Yeah.
What do you want?
On the side.
What's that? You go. Yeah, what you want?
Very good wood there by Reece Jackson. Very good line and weight. Close for shot, not sure if the white wood. The bigger belly is sticking out, if you know what I mean. That's not referring to Ross Lewis's belly.
Oh, give it a bit of help, yeah? Oh, not quite. One more.
Daniel Salmon, left-hander, forehand has just gone through the head. He'll be looking to adjust on his next one. tighten up the line and take a yard of weight off. I've just been advised by Wyn Roberts, a member of Richards Bowling Club who used to play at Bridgend with Jim Hoskins, that in fact Jim Hoskins has also passed away, as well as Colin Stevens. So again, I apologise, I did not know that information until Wyn has kindly just advised me. Again, condolences to Jim Hoskins' family and all his friends. Rhys Jackson is now bowling up on his backhand. Just lacking a little bit of weight.
Got a lovely line yet there.
Very good effort, just fell out. Ross is now checking the head to see are they holding shot.
Yeah,
Look.
down to it, yeah.
Is it worth playing positive to try and, with the back position they got?
Oh, right.
In fact, it's one shot to Clanbradach.
They go into the lead.
Rhys Jackson drew on the backhand earlier on the end, and that was enough to get the shot. And for them to go 11-10 up on 13 ends.
Yeah.
I'm going to take these seats. And they gone. Are you going to say? I'll do this one. I don't, when we said something about it, I wasn't expecting 15 people to arrive.
No, I was doing, I came to do my own drink.
Like Ghostbusters or something.
I came to do my, to do Nikki's drink while you were
Right,
talking.
okay. Thank you.
And you said, and I keep an hour.
Right, do you need any help behind the bar? No? Is this-
There's about 20 people already. Nikki.
I'm going to go. It's not really.
Go, fix while you're at. Fix while you're at. Fix while you're at.
Thanks, Carl.
I enjoyed that race.
Well done.
The opening woods of this end, and Lewis Lavelle is closest to the jack at the present time from Clanbradach, with them 11-10 up at 13
I
ends.
think that was a touch of the first one as well. Yeah. Charford. Oh,
That's opened up a line on the forehand now for Mark to try and dissect those two woods to be right up to the shot wood or the jack. Oh, wonderful ball there by Wayne Letman.
and he stayed with it.
Sorry, Mark Letman. Going back years, Wayne used to be a specialised lead and was very good, and in fact played for Wales. But his son Mark there played a wonderful wood. Lewis unfortunately had just opened up the head with that previous wood, and Mark Letman, with all his experience, played the line and weight perfectly.
Took full advantage, as they say.
A good effort by Liam Bouse.
shadow's gone right across this green now, so that's good. So we're not
Ross
getting
is
any-
weighing up the options, speaking to Daniel, his skip, to decide whether to go backhand or forehand.
He could be asking what size brush he got to use tomorrow.
What's that?
He could be asking what size brush he needs for tomorrow.
Yeah, John O'Brien just cracked a funny. I stated that Ross and Daniel discussing what shot to play. He said they might have been discussing what brush to use tomorrow, as they are partners in a paint and decorating company. But I think that's for the daytime. This is all bowls at the moment. Liam Bowes has increased the weight. And a wonderful shot by Liam Bowes. Penland were holding 3 shots. And by hitting one of the woods, it connected into the other woods, and they all left the head. And the red wood of Liam has been left shot at the moment. Ross is coming up on the forehand draw again and has drawn the actual shot.
Well bowled.
Very good bowl after what happened with the previous wood. Mr. Jackson playing up the forehand and just found the gap. A good effort by Rhys Jackson there.
And for those of you watching outside of the UK, it is 8 o'clock in the evening here in Cardiff.
Yes, 2000 hours Greenwich Mean Time.
That's the technical term.
It's nice that we're able to watch this because we know from Australia how excellent the coverage is over there. Obviously about 11, 12 hours ahead. But as I say, the special events they have over there, fast games, the colour, the music, the atmosphere, it's wonderful. And obviously we have a different climate here in the Northern Hemisphere, but full credit to Australia and World Bowls. The presentation they put out is the way forward for long bowls.
But that's also the benefit of YouTube, is that they'll be able to watch this when they get up in the morning, and it'll still be there for them to watch. Same as we watch their games.
Yeah.
We started watching it silly hours of the morning, but now we know that we can watch it a full game without any interruptions at our leisure.
Yeah, absolutely right, John.
You have to be as consistent as possible with your jacket.
Rhys has just caught a Penaland wood. Daniel Salmon bowling on the backhand, trying to miss this short wood, just dropping under. If he's got good weight, he'll draw and make another shot. Just fell out. At the moment, it looks one shot to Penaland with the white wood just behind the jack.
It's a bit tight coming down here now. Oh well.
Oh. Rhys has got a result by hitting one wood into another. And now, by the reaction, the Clanbraddock boys apologised.
Control this. Go ahead, Dan. Well, you both. Oh,
Daniel has made 2 shots for Penaland by turning that jack through from possibly 1 down. So a good result. with now Pennaland going 12-11 up at 14 ends. 4 ends to go. This game you can go any way or to that famous extra end. I stated earlier that Witches Bowling Club, with it being a centenary, the committee made a decision to do the club up, and there's been new away changing rooms. There's a new building built to keep all the lawnmowers under water and various things to look after the green. The clubhouse has been completely painted and decorated. New carpets, pool table. It's I'd say the bar. Everything has been updated for the next century of Witches Bowling Club. They've had a book on their centenary done as well, which are interesting reading, obviously for mostly the Witches people. But again, a great effort there by Martin Bengali. And it's a self-help volunteers club. Nobody gets paid at Witches Bowling Club. So I'm happy to be a member here. 20 years now, since 2004, since I left Penarth Rectory Road after 16 years there. And but there's obviously lots of great clubs in the area. And I say, if you're watching this for the first time or don't take up bowls, as I say, go along to a local bowling club. They will make you welcome. They will teach you and show you the ropes. And also we have indoor stadiums in the winter months, roughly 7 months from October through to April. Again, they'll only be very happy to see you and make you most welcome. A good start on this end for Pennaland. Mark Letman has the blue woods and Lewis Lavelle has the purple freckled woods.
Take it out, is he?
A great effort by Lewis Lavelle to get second shot. Probably hard to tell again from this angle between the Mark Letman's second wood and Lewis Lavelle's last wood. I'm sure the head will change between the second and the skips.
Dan sending up smoke signals again.
The birds on the green. I don't see if you want to show them. Wood of Ross has just gone through. We have a couple of visitors on the green, the seagulls. I don't think they paid to get in tonight.
They just flew in, didn't they?
Very good, John. They just flew in, yes.
We had a lot of flying ants in Cardiff last night,
Right.
and I wonder if they're
Liam Bowes just played a positive backhand, but he missed the object, the jack, and went into the ditch. Now a dead wood. Ross is drawing up again. Ross Lewis. Potentially a second shot there. Liam again is playing more controlled backhand. The wood is moving, and he's caught the jack. Again, the head has completely changed now with that last wood. The jack has gone into the ditch near the rink marker number 5, rink 5. And Liam Bowes' wood has gone in the ditch. It's a live wood, it's a toucher. So Pennaland will have to get as close as they can to the edge if they wish to win. Can you see the ditch?
I'm going to know, yeah.
Yeah, as I say, the red marker on the paving stone is where Liam Bowes' live wood is, and just by the scoreboard on this side is where there's a white marker to show it's in fact between the scoreboard and the number 5 marker, roughly where that red wood is. This is the best angle we can get for you at the present time.
So as they fall through, technically, any wood that comes up to the head has got to stay on the green to count. If it goes into the ditch now, it's...
Yes, it's a dead wood.
Yeah.
If it goes straight in the ditch. If there's any touches on the green and they're turned into the ditch, the toucher will be still a live wood. Rhys Jackson is bowling a backhand draw to get as near as it can to the ditch. He's had a ricochet and he has probably got second shot off those woods.
So that's coming down.
Daniel is coming
Into the
down,
head, that's
but
coming to the pack.
he's hit the short woods. He couldn't find a path through to that red wood.
Oh,
This time, very difficult now for Daniel certainly to get shot or second shot. He might have to play through the gap between the blue and red wood on the right-hand side of the screen to turn the red into the ditch to replace it. But the live wood of Liam is the red marker on the ditch on the paving stone. Daniel has increased.
Oh,
He's made things happen,
That's out,
but
that's picked up.
Yeah, Tuesday.
weighing up the options, Liam the second and Rhys Jackson the skip of Clanbradach. As I say, the jack is in the ditch by the scoreboard on the paving stone where the young man, where Lewis Lavelle is standing. So the shot wood could be in the ditch. It looks like the second shot is the red at the present time, but the straighter woods are both Penellan, the blue and the white. Rhys is drawing up now, but does just lacking the weight.
So anyway, the penny, yeah.
Clanbradach have won the end. We will see if it's 1 or 2 shots now.
I think it's all square again.
It was just the one shot.
Yeah.
The live wood in the ditch was the shot, and the straighter woods of Penellan was second shot. So the score is 12-all after 15 ends with 3 ends to go. The end has just started with the boys now playing towards the clubhouse end at Whitchurch Bowling Club. So the sun has now dropped, so at least the shadows have gone now. So we have got more of a better view in relation to the shadows.
It's got to be better for the players when you've got shadows going across the green. It gives you a wrong sort of depth, doesn't it?
Indeed, yes. Lewis Lavelle is following his wood down. Holding 2 shots at the present time. Mark Letman coming down the forehand now too.
There used to be a time I could run a bat for my woods. Long gone.
Just over the weight, Mark Letman. 2 shots Clanbraddock holding at the present time.
Any movement of the jack is going to be to the Pennyland's advantage, though, isn't it?
Yes.
I like to catch the end as well. So
Yes. No, that's a good camera angle to see the bowler at the far end on the scoreboard. And you can see he's playing the backhand, a steady line and weight. As I say, with the sun going down, it probably will get a little bit slower and damper this time of the evening. Now 8:10 local time.
Past my bedtime.
We thank you for watching on YouTube tonight, South Glamorgan County Bowls. And I say there will be other finals over the next couple of days and next week. We hope you can join us then as well.
Yeah. Some comments coming in here. Great commentating, Ben. They will get you to do it all of the time now.
I try to be impartial, obviously, and say may the best team win. A very good wood here by Liam Bouse. Excellent wood. Come off Ross's wood, but he's got a toucher next to the jack. I know all the boys from both sides, and they're all nice lads. And as I say, once the game is over and the handshakes are done, they'll have a drink in the bar after.
Take the mick out of each other.
Ian coming up on the forehand here. And, well, in fact, that's a good result. He's moved it behind Lewis Lavelle's lead bowls. Daniel has just called Ross to try and good line and weight to even come off the redwood and cut across to the jack. See how well Ross does now. He's working his way up, but lacking weight.
Yeah,
And slightly blocking Daniel's line in.
Yeah.
Daniel will be looking between the 2 white woods you see in that gap with good line of weight to draw right back to the jack or an edge off the red to get to the jack. That will be his object. Reese might be looking to add or to block the opposing skip out.
So is that why skips tend to have balls that swing a lot more than the lead, for instance?
Yes, indeed. If you got a lead and you got steady woods, that's fine. But in this, you can see on the angle of this green, Daniel either got a forehand draw on his left hand right round on the wall side, or otherwise good line of weight between the 2 white woods to drift up to the jack, or even an edge off the redwood across to the jack. That is what, I've been at the head now, reading the situation. That's what he'll be looking at. So Daniel is coming down. Will he turn his own wood right up? Right, Mark Letman's wood, his teammate, has come up, but at the present time, Clanbraddock are still holding 2 shots. Rhys Jackson, the Clanbraddock skip, is coming up to look at the head to see what is the best shot to play next.
To be fair, they haven't visited the head too often tonight.
No, that can slow the game up with making decisions at the head and walking back. And it's nice that the game is moving quite quickly. It started at 6 o'clock. It's now 8:15. It is a final, county final. But again, 18 ends is better than 21 ends. 3 extra ends would add an extra half hour onto the game. So to keep the viewers more active and stay with it, it's better 18 ends to 21. He's just coming up on the backhand. And he's
promoted something, but not his own.
Daniel, I wonder now, will he play weight right through the head, split it, and try and run onto that? Also, if Woods hit the jack, these Woods behind these 2 blue ones are Mark Letman's of Penellan. So he could turn the potential 2 or 3 shots down to Penellan holding a couple of shots. Daniel needs to be directly in between the blue and red Woods at the front of this head.
He's given it.
Looks a bit too wide to me. He's turned his back.
Yeah,
He knows that as well.
but he's still got one more shot.
Both skips have one more. Daniel will try to correct with his next word. If Clambrada can hold on to these 3 shots, or certainly 2 shots on this end, it could be crucial at this stage of the game.
Oh, yeah, what's that then? It's come through.
Again, Daniel will go again. He might have changed hands. He's now gone on his backhand. Still a little bit wide, but see what results can happen. Could be 4 down. We shall see once the second. He's taken 1 out. Taken 2 out. 3 out.
3 the measure.
They called an umpire. I think Paul Mitchell would probably be.
First time he's on the right. They can measure it themselves. They don't need the umpires, do they?
They could measure first, and if they disagreed,
Yeah.
then they could have called the umpire on. But they decided to call the umpire on rather than either of them taking it on themselves to do.
Oh, that's fair enough. I think it's important. It's still a big score this time of the game.
3 shots to Clembradach on this end. As I say, which could be crucial in the later stage of the game. They are now 15-12 up on 16 ends. Daniel will be annoyed that he missed with his second wood, the head. As I say, any disruption with the backwoods he had would have been in Penellan's favour. And then when he did hit the head, it didn't really resolve it.
So that needs to be the first shot, so then he could attack whatever was left. His last word.
Yes. The weighted shot can be a difficult shot because when you're drawing, you roughly know the line and weight by this stage of it. But it's depending on the head and if it's forehand or backhand, how you play weight. We now change the camera angle to go down the far end. And we just move the camera angle now for the head from the last end when it was in the ditch.
We stayed over in this very, oh my god, in the girls' we stayed over because we were playing on the 2 days. And we were already
There, and we have the opening woods of this end down the far end of the club. Mark Letman has got 1 just behind the jack, and he's drawn about a yard short on his second wood on his backhand.
His joystick's very temperament.
Right, that's fine now. John has set the screen up for us. Lewis Lavelle's put a very nice wood in, just run out. Mark Letman, Penellan's holding 1 at the present time. As I say, the score is 15-12 in favour of Clembradach at 16 ends, 2 ends to go.
This is one of them.
A very good wood and a very good result for Mark Lepman there, holding 2 shots. They need to win this game. They would have to pick up 4 shots. There's 2 on this end at the moment, 17th, but again, I'm sure it's going to change
Quite a wide target, isn't
as
it?
the end progresses.
Just run by.
Liam Bouse came through then on the backhand, just overweight, but a very good effort. A little bit less weight, it probably would have drawn back to the jack. He'll learn from that for his next delivery.
Would you suggest maybe putting a short wood in?
No, there's 5 woods to come.
Yeah.
And if you block it on the backhand, they're going to come in and wait on the forehand.
Right.
Draw or build up position behind at the present time.
Okay. All on his weight.
A very good effort here by Ross.
Oh,
A
that's
very,
handy.
very good.
Again, it's still,
Penellan are holding 3 shots at the present time. If it stayed that way, we would be 15 all square going into the
but
last
it's a
end.
big head to fire at, and you get the first.
There we
shot,
are.
And he's got
A perfect result for Liam Bouse. The 3 woods of Penellan have gone, and Liam's wood has gone with the jack and a toucher. Fantastic wood by Liam Bouse there, and a fantastic result.
I'm trying to grab both here for you and get up with.
Ross has come up with a backhand draw to try and get right up to the red wood. If he could touch it and get that jack out a little bit. And in fact, he's turned the Clanbraddock wood closer. They are now holding 2 shots. They have a 3-shot lead. This is the 17th end. If they hold 2 shots on this particular end, they'd be 17-12 up, 5 up with 1 end to go, and would be definite favourites to win the South Glamorgan County Triples Championship for this year.
Just push him where he wants it, to the side. Oh no, he's
Okay, that's Reese is just a little bit short and wide there. Hasn't changed the head at all. Daniel has definitely got to make things happen here, being 2 shots down. His build the forehand is coming back. I'm sorry, but we can't see it with.
It's gone across, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just gone across.
It would have been lovely way
He's
to-
built up good position behind if he can get that jack through. Imagine Reese will just carry on drawing to the build the head up. Reese is coming again. He's going a bit deeper, just
Oh, it's a
passing.
good place to put it though.
And
That's,
potentially it could be 3rd shot as well. Daniel coming on the forehand. He wants to drop back. Good line, good weight. Drop under this white. Keep going, Daniel.
oh, good effort.
Good effort, but holding 2 for definite Clanbraddock at the present time. The shot wood is a toucher, so if the jack got hit with the wood and it went in the ditch, that red wood on the jack would still be a live wood.
And he's putting one near the ditch just in case.
Rhys Jackson now played
And he's done a lovely wood. That's a lovely
a
wood.
deep wood if the jack should go in the ditch. And just going to slightly tighten the line on the weight to try and get to the shot wood to get
close.
back to
He's
it.
close.
Oh, just missed it.
Oh.
Two shots, I would believe, for Clanbraddock. They go 17-12 up, 5 up with one end to go. They are now odds-on favourite to win the South Glamorgan County Championship of 2024. Clanbraddock has done very, very well this year. They've reached lots of finals in South Glamorgan at all the different age groups, so doing very, very well this year. In fact, it was 3 shots, so it's 18-12. 6 shots ahead going into the final end. So Clanbraddock will be looking ball for ball, 1 for 1, and not to drop any kind of count.
Sorry.
The opening bowl of the end from Lewis Lavelle, a nice wood just a yard behind the jack.
Up on the screen.
A good weight by Mark Letman just under the line of the jack. A super wood by Lewis Lavelle, drawing right up to the jack, and a toucher. We see how the end developed, otherwise they might be shaking hands before the end. Great effort by Mark Letman there. Onto the shot wood and move the jack closer to his wood. But again, all the woods are broken up, as you can see at the moment. At the moment, there's no way that Penellan can make a 6 to take it to an extra end.
So all they got to do is get one in.
1 for 1.
Yes.
Penellan have the 2 deepest woods at the moment. So if Daniel does decide to try and get the jack through to make 3, but again, 6 are required.
But you don't want to push the jack back too soon, do you? You want to build up your back end and then hit through to it.
Yeah, Liam and Reese from Clanbraddock, experienced, good players. That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
There's another wonderful wood here by Liam Bouse, who's played very well tonight.
Yes.
They're holding 2 shots. He's blocking it. Daniel's telling Ross to try and hit the head, get that jack through.
It's close.
Oh. I think that probably sums up the night for Penellan, the way it's gone the last couple of ends.
But that was just a back toucher. If that's any good to him.
Clanbraddock have finished strongly, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah. They're bowling with confidence now, aren't they? They're covering it.
Indeed.
They're covering everything.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh. Did it?
Might be still on, I think. And there we are. Thank you, John, for moving the camera angle. We can now see the jack It's just inside the marker between rink 5 and rink 6. Ross has come to try and make a dead end. By hitting it off the green, they would have replayed the end. He just missed the jack. Daniel might be trying the same thing. Daniel saying bad luck to Ross for that. But at the moment, Clanbrady are holding shot with the redwood.
They got one hand on the trophy.
Indeed, everything else is broken up unless it goes dead. Clanbrady, as I say, will win this triples competition.
It's a lovely wood as well.
A very good wood by Rhys Jackson.
Look at the smile.
Well, he wanted to hit the jack off. Oh, in fact, it was just off the rink.
Oh, they've took it off. Right.
They took it off.
Oh, this first ever goal.
Daniel's trying to make the jack dead so they can replay the end and try and get that 6. But they could be playing till midnight if that was the case.
Well, that's broadcasters got union rules, haven't they? About,
And Daniel has made it dead.
oh, they're shaking hands.
They're shaking hands, and it's a dead end, but 6 they feel is too much because the Clanbrady boys are playing very well and 1 for 1. So although Daniel made it dead and they could play it again that end, Penellan have conceded the game. 18-12, Clanbrady won on 17 ends and worthy winners on the night. Thank you very much for watching tonight. We hope you enjoyed it, and thank you to John O'Brien for all his efforts to bring these games to you. And say we look forward to seeing you again in future games. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, thank you also. Got to go to Witches Bowls Club for putting it on the finals again this year. It's not an easy thing for clubs because they got to give over their green space, and especially when you've got a busy club like Whitchurch. So it's a big thank you once again to Witches Bowls Club, and I hope to see you. Well, we'll see you again in the next couple of days for more, but just wish the Witches Bowls Club all the best for the remainder of their centenary season. Good night all. Bye. Thank you. Well done. Stream.